This week was a whirlwind of Chivalry 2 news when the Galencourt update was dropped as a complete surprise.
I was blown away by all the new content and how many changes were addressed in the patch notes. I'm not going to go over all of them because that would simply take way too long, but these are the ones that stood out to me. Over the past month, more and more cheesy/exploity strats have been uncovered. I was actually planning to make my next guide video on them and try to generate more awareness, and it seems like Torn Banner was definitely aware of things like the counter alt slash,
The unreactable stabs,
the crouch XL, which you can still do for a little bit of stamina,
playing like a spinny boy,
and the flourish cancel into attack.
They also made changes to how attacks interact with teammates, which I'm a huge fan of.
Unfortunately, the update isn't all good and has brought with it some serious issues.
Players appearing as default characters in-game, not able to see any of their customizations, including the longsword skin that they just spent $6 on. Players getting match-made into the wrong region, causing games to feel stuttery and laggy.
Issues with the player profile displaying incorrect information. Some of the stuff on mine is just very strange.
And issues with 3v3.
We have games starting when both sides don't have a full team, missing HUDs so you can't see your health, stamina, or block interface, extreme skill gap because there isn't a ranking system, which leads to players getting really salty and abandoning their teammates with no penalty. Games starting with unbalanced teams needs to be fixed as soon as possible because this isn't fun for anyone. Missing HUD is also a weird issue. I've only had it happen in 3v3 so far, and it actually happened during my first game, so I thought this was just going to be a super hardcore mode and was fine with it. But a couple games later, I randomly got my HUD back and quickly realized after playing with one of my friends that you're supposed to have a HUD. For newer players especially, fighting without a HUD is extremely challenging and unfair if others have it. Now, I believe this needs a ranking system as it will combat two fundamental issues with this game mode: players getting salty and leaving, and the extreme skill gap. If you abandon your teammates, there has to be consequences. Nobody wants to have their teammates bail and be forced into a 2v3 or worse, 1v3. If your enemies are competent at the game and ganking ruthlessly, good luck surviving on your own. Just like other competitive rank games, there should be a server/matchmaking ban that gets progressively worse if you continuously leave games. Maybe 15 to 30 minutes, then an hour, 2 hours, then a day. This also needs to have a ranked system because of the team imbalance.
More experienced players should not be matched up with newer players.
Imbalance is a huge issue for console players specifically because they don't have a server browser and haven't been able to grind 1v1s like myself and other PC players. It's not fun for either situations because you're not getting matched up against equal competition.
Unfortunately, the only way to avoid most of these issues in 3v3 is to play in a full squad made out of your friends.
Add a rank system, lever penalties, the ability to switch teams, and make sure matches start full so this doesn't have to happen. Mini rant over. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have tons more Chivalry 2 content to come. I hope you've been enjoying it so far. Hopefully the issues with this update get patched out soon. Let me know your thoughts about the update down in the comments. I'm out.